Sergeant Liddell, Cavalry Scout.
Specialist Spears, Infantry.
Corporal Dudley, Armorer.
Specialist Cooper.
Specialist Hill.
Specialist Van Vliet.
Staff Sergeant Hall, Squad Leader.
For military families, few words generate more fear than the word war.
If you're not scared, there's obviously something wrong with you.
War is nothing that we ask for, but it's something that we do because we're told to do so.
From departure to homecoming and the entire deployment in between, you just live in a numb existence.
As difficult as deployment is for members of the military, in many cases, returning home and reintegrating into society proves to be equally complicated.
Everybody reintegrates differently, and reintegrate means find the new normal for themselves. How do I fit back in, or how do I fit into what I thought I used to?
When you deploy, you're with those people 24/7 for the most part for about a year, and you really build this camaraderie with your battle buddies, and it's something that you just don't get in the civilian world.
Since 2006, Dr. Adrian Blow, a Michigan State University associate professor, has worked directly with the Lansing-based Michigan Army National Guard on the reintegration struggles of service members and their families.
There is a portion of soldiers that come home with things like post-traumatic stress disorder or depression or anxiety and things like that. So we need providers who are sensitive to the military and to military culture.
Thank you very, very, very much for your help.
In 2012, Dr. Blow's efforts were rewarded. He and his colleagues received a $1.3 million three-year grant funded by the Department of Defense to enhance resiliency processes in the military families.
This is a grant that's really looking at what puts families at risk for stress or problems after a deployment.
I'm very thankful for Michigan State. They have been tremendous in trying to understand what us as civilians need and us as a military person needs also. They don't just concentrate on the military person, but they concentrate on the families and the youth.
Adrian's study is really allowing us, or me as a commander, to say, hey, listen, leaders, let's work with our soldiers to look for symptoms of depression, because if that's the #1 issue, then let's go down that road and try to help our soldiers before something bad happens.
The Michigan National Guard's Yellow Ribbon events focus on soldiers who returned home within the last 45 to 60 days. Dr. Blow uses these gatherings as key opportunities to interact with potential subjects and collect crucial data.
For the next 3 years, we're probably going to follow 400 or so families over the course of the deployment. We'll use that information to inform intervention programs in terms of what kind of resources and funding do these families need in order to cope and adjust.
Dr. Blow plans on using his research and findings to address serious issues, including unemployment, marital friction, alcohol misuse, and depression that soldiers and their families face as they reacclimate to civilian life.
The more they do their studies and look at us and reach out to us, the more help that we receive and the more the community knows. Like right now, this is awesome.
We're going to have soldiers that have deployed some 3 and 4 and more times, and when they have the opportunity to sit and rest from the tragedies that they have been exposed to, that we will realize even more the services that are necessary. And thankfully, Dr. Blow and his grant will be able to help us identify some of those needs.